Visuals of the ongoing recovery effort 24 hours after a high-rise building collapsed at Gerard Street in the Ikoyi area of Lagos State. From what we see, the rescue team is trying to recover a body stuck in the rubble. And according to the National Emergency Management Agency, 20 bodies have so far been recovered, with 9 others rescued. The injured have been taken to the hospital for treatment as friends and family members of those trapped in the debris remain hopeful they will return alive. TVC News correspondent Sarah Yeku has a report on the rescue mission which continued today. She tells us it's a race against time for those who are still beneath the rubble of what is left of the 21-story building.
More than 24 hours and still counting. Search and rescue operation is still ongoing. Family and friends are scared and angry. Some praying hard and believing their loved ones are not among the dead. They are hoping to match faces to the voices they hear under the rubble.
I don't on break. We are asking other people to go on break. What kind of stupid break? We have a lot of people to go there and rescue their people. And they're doing, some of them that are there, that they don't even know what to do.
We can't predict when it will finish because with all possibility we might get survival under the rubble. So it won't be as expected for ordinary Nigerians.
The deputy governor makes a second stop at the scene, spends about 40 minutes taking briefs from relevant agencies. Addressing journalists, he puts into perspective reports circulating in the media.
Now we have an agency that's supposed to do this job, and that's why they came in around July to check, and when they saw the anomalies, they shut the site down. So we do that regularly, and we just hope that people will understand the need for state government to also do that most of the time, to make sure that if there's an anomaly, we will shut it down, just like we did, and they were making corrective actions when this happened.
Professional bodies at the scene recommend that lawmakers should formulate policies that will enforce certified members to work on building projects.
One of the requirements for construction in Lagos State by the regulatory body, which says every construction site must have a signboard, which tells you who the architect, who the main contractor, who the consultants are. But what you can see behind me are just various 090 numbers, and the same developer is the client, is the architect, is the consultant. What is happening? Now I'll tell you about the National Building Code was done by all the professionals in the construction, allied professionals in the construction industry since 1986. It was not signed until 2006, where in 2021, this National Building Code has not been passed by the National Assembly. So what are we doing?
The clock ticks. Time is running out. Relatives are anxiously waiting around the site to hear good news, but their patience is thinning out.
So how many of them do you know that are there?
It's only one.
Minutes later, about 10 volunteers from the crowd joined the rescue team.
There's nothing they can do now. Some bodies are still being seen physically, but getting them out is giving a bit trouble because of the iron rods, because of a lot of things. And by the time they are brought out, you as a person can imagine what would have become of them. The heat is high, coupled with everything that has happened since yesterday till today.
The partially built block of luxury apartments came down like a pack of cards on Monday, leaving questions and tears in its wake.
Sarah
Yeku, TVC News, Lagos.